Hi, my name is CEDRICK Wania, and I'm here to remind you, no to racism, go for equality. We all breathe in the same air. We all live in the same planet. We all have the same rights. But why superiority and inferiority still exist in our society? Can't we live by equality instead of living in a racist society? In your life, is there even a time you feel so insecure about yourself and could not stop comparing it to others, thinking that they are better than you? Or walking around the street and have the feeling of being judged or observed by the others or by the people surrounds you? Going to school and being mocked just because they think you're different. In this world, no one likes to be left behind. But then, why there are still people who need to judge? Why there are still people who need to set a fire of hatred? And every time we open our eyes from the reality, we can see the fact that there is different. Why? Because our eyes are always on the differences of others and not with their similarities. That is why racism is everywhere and still continue to exist in our society. According to the U.S. Civil Rights Commission, racism is any action or attitude, conscious or unconscious, that subordinates an individual or group based on color or race, and can be enacted individually or institutionally. It is hard to live in a society where two races exist. You cannot have the freedom to yourself because you are afraid that one might hate you or one might judge you for being who you are or what you look like. You will be treated unfairly based on your skin color, culture, origin, or ethnicity. Just like what other people who can't let go to think that they are superior or beyond others just because they are white and believed that their ethnicity is superior. And just like the black people who still experiencing police brutality, just like Rodney King in 2012 and George Floyd in this year 2020, who have been brutally arrested and don't even have the opportunity or chance to defend themselves because they still treated unfairly and don't get the rights that they deserve because others still believe that they are inferior. George Floyd is an African American who was arrested in the city of Minneapolis on 25th of May for allegedly using counterfeit to buy a pack of cigarettes. He died after being kneeled for nearly 9 minutes by a white police officer, while he pleaded that he could not breathe. This just shows how other white officers treated black people who use force to arrest them even if they are unarmed or willing to follow what will instruct them, while using lesser force to arrest white Americans. This just shows that unfair treatment is still living by them. So, if we will let this racism and won't do anything, do you think this place is still a better place to live in? A place that will kill your freedom to express yourself? A place that will make boundaries through unity? And a place that will kill the equality we believe? Would you still let it be, or would you want to stop it now? Because if you really want a change, then together, let's make actions. We have roles and there are things we can do as an individuals to stop the unfair treatment and beliefs of others. And these are some that we can do. First is being aware of our own prejudices. We all have our own biases because we all have been exposed to racist ideas or images, etc. That's why it is important that we know or we are aware with our own prejudices so we can choose patterns and actions. And next is being a good citizen. Every act that are kind and respectful help to build a goodwill across all kinds of differences. And that is making everyday connections or communications with people of other with ethnic backgrounds. Because shyness around people with different backgrounds can come across as difference or worse, but a warm smile can communicate respect and genuine welcome and acceptance. In stopping this racism, We just need to show everyone how to be a person living by equality. Let us make them realize that there's no good on being a racist or being an inferior or being a superior. Because we all know that according to the Holy Bible, humans are equally created by the Holy God. No greater, no less. People just believe that there is. And the fact that the other just cannot really accept equality because they want to feel great about themselves by believing that superiority and inferiority must exist, that white people and colored people must separate, and that respect must only be to people who came from a known ethnicity or nationality, and so while the rest will be just treated like they don't exist in the society, which lead them to get less opportunity, freedom, and rights in life. So we should stop it now, before it's too late. Let us help each other. Let us act as one. Because if we do, I can assure you that we can live in a world free from racism, where everyone will be treated with the same respect, rights, and the same opportunities. No one will be left behind, and equality will forever exist. So now, if you are with me in stopping this racism, let me give you these words of Angela Davis. In a racist society, it is not enough to be non-racist. We must be anti-racist because we don't tolerate racism. Don't be afraid, be brave. Let our voice be heard and shout for equality because this is the right thing to do to stop this racism.